Wish I knew before top surgery. It makes you cooler, hotter, and smarter than everyone else.
Hey, did you know that being a lesbian makes you cooler, smarter, and hotter than everyone else? Yes, today is a great day to stir up some bullshit. Just imagine how society would come for gays and lesbians. They already have. Remember that video that went viral a while back of the gays being like, "We're coming for your children." If we actually said something like this. Like, it's literally the idea of the gay agenda. It's what kept us from getting our rights for so long. And now these trans kids are saying shit like this, getting millions of views, getting total support, changing laws, all because society is afraid of being called a bigot. Absolutely insane.
Binary. I hope everyone knows that we need to protect the women and children has been used against marginalized people for most of human history. These comments upset me because it's anti-trans.
So we need to protect women and children is anti-trans. If trans women are women, listen to this logic. If trans women are women and everyone in your leftist community keeps saying protect trans women and protect trans youth, isn't that going completely against what you just said? I'm not fucking surprised. They have a little bit more to say, so let's listen.
It strikes me as anti your own daughters, anti-young people, anti-women. If you are a young person, if you're a daughter, if you are a woman, would you do me a favor? Please let all of the men in your life know that you can take care of yourself.
In some instances, yes, we can take care of ourselves. In others, no. It's not weak to admit that you sometimes as a woman or a child need help or protection from men. In regards to mental health, isn't that what we also teach people? That it's not weak to admit that you need help? So why wouldn't it be the same in regards to physical strength? Admitting that males are usually way physically stronger than females isn't being a bad feminist, it's being logical. And don't even start about how this person somehow even made protecting women and children into an anti-trans statement about trans and non-binary people. I know cis gay men aren't shit because they love to eat ass but are disgusted by men's pussies. Weak. Dear gays. Remember when we lesbians were speaking out against the homophobic nonsense and we were getting shit for not wanting to suck dick? And we had asked for your support and many of you completely ignored it. Well, now they're coming for you. Don't tell us we didn't warn you. There are lesbians who like men. There are lesbians who are men. There are lesbians who are straight. There are lesbians who are bisexual. There are all this and more. These people are also coming for our language. Like, what do these words what do words even mean at this point, honestly? Thank God for the replies on this tweet. It's what gives me faith for about literally 5 minutes, because just you wait and see what else I've dug up for this terrible video. Also, this person who wrote this tweet identifies as a communist and uses it and its for their pronouns, so for its pronouns. Also autistic, ADHD, plural, Jewish, I don't even know. Void creature? What does that even mean? Okay, somebody said, never seen someone so mad about being straight. Somebody also said, there are vegans who like meat. There are vegans who are meat eaters. There are vegans who are carnivores. There are vegans who are omnivores. There are all this and more. All of those are true except for the first one. There are tons of vegans that might like meat and just choose not to. Their diet just doesn't consist of it. The other sentences don't make sense at all. Also important to note that we can't conflate sexual orientation with being a vegan. One is a choice and one isn't. Sexual orientation is not a choice. It's not a preference. Being a vegan 100% is a choice and a preference. But I do appreciate that person's tweet because he meant well. He was standing up against homophobia. Somebody wrote, hey, I'm curious to what your definition of lesbian actually is, because from what you've listed, it seems like something under the bisexual umbrella, so I'm a bit confused. And they wrote in response, the person that identifies as a communist, a lesbian is someone who identifies as a lesbian, although it's more commonly defined as queer attraction to women, which works almost as well. No. A lesbian is not queer attraction to women. A lesbian is somebody who lives as a woman, who has primary and secondary female sex characteristics, who is attracted to other women who live as women, who also have primary and secondary female sex characteristics. I can't believe I have to say this, but no, a lesbian is also not a non-man attracted to other non-men. Also, can we please stop calling women non-men? It's fucking degrading. But wait, there's more. I need feminism because I get catcalled for wearing a skirt too. And somebody wrote, by who? My friend Mars Mars wrote, pretty sure they're confusing getting made fun of with being catcalled. I love you, Mars. Okay, this I have a problem with. It's a post on Reddit and it's under male to female, trans, homosexual, apparently. Let's talk about this. It says, I just feel a lot of euphoria from someone calling me slut, whore, bitch, and the nickname for, I don't even know what that means, doesn't matter, slut, whore, and bitch. Okay, I had a trans woman ex-friend of mine who actually told me something very similar. She had said that when somebody called her a bitch, it was when she finally knew that she was passing as a woman in society, right? It validated her gender identity, it validated her in society and people seeing her as the gender that she was. And while I know it's important for these people to feel good in their own bodies and have society see them as the way they see themselves, can we talk about how these are derogatory terms? And it's also kind of fetishy. Almost being degraded is turning them on. This is what they think being a woman is. Apparently it happens to trans women when they start getting catcalled as well. Not like the person that was in the previous slide, but you know. I would consider it somewhat to be a fetish because it's something that these people are desiring, even though it's a negative. Cis gay men would rather shove an eggplant up their asshole than have sex with trans masculine people, and personally, I hope those eggplants get them sent to the ER. I've heard of plenty of gay men shoving way more things up their ass than just an eggplant. Still doesn't mean that they need to like female genitalia though. I mean, sexual orientation is defined by what people find sexually attractive in other people, not what they do with their own bodies. It's not what we put in our own bodies or what body parts we put in other people's bodies. It's how we are attracted to those other people's bodies, if we are sexually attracted to them. As a straight man, is being attracted to lesbians a fetish or a deeper psychological issue? And I'm not giving this person hate, let me be clear, because they are a viewer of these videos and they're cool. But I do think it's a really interesting question and I didn't know what other video to put it in besides this. My thoughts are that there's no true way to be attracted to lesbians. Just like there's no true way to be attracted to straight women. You're attracted to characteristics of a person, sex characteristics, mannerisms, their voice, their smell, the way they carry themselves. How could you be attracted to something that could be impossible to know without actually asking someone? If what you really mean to say is that you're attracted to masculine women, that's not a fetish, that's not weird, that's normal. There are plenty of straight men that are attracted to butch women, more masculine presenting women, just like there are plenty of straight women who are attracted to more effeminate men. That's not an issue or a fetish. But if what you're saying is when you find out that someone is a lesbian and then you are suddenly attracted to them, that is a fetish. I don't know if that would be considered like a cuckolding thing, like the idea that you want to be with somebody and you can't have them and you want to watch. That's definitely fetishy in my opinion. Saving the worst for last. Here we go. Like this is, ooh girl, this is 100%, this is the worst one. Tell me you're a leftist without telling me you're a leftist. See that smug look on their faces? Every time. It has nothing to do with being trans, it has nothing to do with being gay. It has everything to do with being entitled, smug little shits that have that look.
It's quite challenging to LGBT people because if gender is on a spectrum, then homosexuality doesn't really exist because it can only exist in a binary.
If gender is on a spectrum, homosexuality doesn't really exist. This person literally just said that homosexuality doesn't exist. We just became so woke that we cured homosexuality by simply stating that it doesn't even exist in the first place. It's not even a real thing. Cured it. Done. Tell the religious people we have figured out the way to find Jesus. I can't believe that it is 2021 and people within the LGBT community are saying that homosexuality doesn't exist. I'm done. I'm sweating. I can no longer take this bullshit. Please give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do more videos reacting to ridiculous leftists, because not everybody in the LGBT community thinks this way, honestly. I promise you, I'm definitely not one of them. I love you guys. I will see you guys back here in a few days with a brand new video. Until then, make sure you go and follow me on my Instagram and Twitter and my locals page to catch up on all the content that I don't post on here. I'll see you guys then. I love you.